Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Totalbiscuit, and I'm here to ask and answer one simple question. WTF is Worms Revolution. It's yet another Worms game from Team 17. The question is it any good? Because quite frankly, we have had some Worms games that were not exactly up to par. And since it's a Worms game, it's best experienced in versus mode, which I'm going to do with a man by the name of Omrecker. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Alright, so you've played quite a bit of this already, haven't you?
Yeah, actually, I've gone through the campaign and I've done some of the puzzles as well. But I have not been able to touch multiplayer yet, because there's not many people in at the moment.
No, this game is very much in beta. It is not actually out yet, although you can pre-order on Steam. I'll give you details for that just a little bit later on. Now, before we go on, your channel is not actually called Omrecker, is it?
No, it's actually called MaskedGamer. But,
MaskedGamer, youtube.com/MaskedGamer, ladies and gentlemen, if you wish to go check him out. So we are going to play on shopper mode, because I played a lot of Worms back in the day. I never played it seriously, because it never seemed like Worms was a serious game to me. And I used to play a lot of Worms 2, Armageddon, and World Party, and shopper was always our favorite mode when it came to fighting with friends.
Yeah, it's actually quite interesting, where you have to get all your weapons from the crates. I mean, that's really the only way. So...
yeah, pretty much. Now, we do have a number of different options. We've got best of 3 format on at the moment. You can customize a lot of stuff before you go in, more so than what you're seeing right here. There are 3 main game modes for multiplayer. There's Deathmatch, Forts, whereby you are each in a fort of... it's not so much your own design, you pick from a selection and you fight each other from that position. And then there's Classic. Now, the reason there is Classic is because of what I'm showing you on the screen right now. These different silhouettes indicate different classes. This is new to Worms Revolution. There are 4 different worm classes that all do... they do different amounts of damage. They have different HP. The Scientist, I believe, regenerates the health of everyone on his team when it is his turn. And they also move at different speeds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and actually, I think the health is the same, even with the small Scout. But the amount of damage they take seems to be different.
Yeah, yeah, it very, very well might be that, and it's actually very confusing, at least it was to me initially, because I remember the old Worms damage numbers. Like, I know that Dynamite will do 75 damage on a direct hit. I know that a Bazooka will do 50 damage on a direct hit, and so on and so forth. That's not the case anymore, because you can actually do more damage if you happen to be using one of the heavier classes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's interesting, and there wasn't any sort of guide to reference, you know, when we got this build, so we just have to figure it out, unfortunately.
Indeed. Alright, so we can actually create a landscape of sorts. We can randomize if we like, but we decided not to. So choose a theme for the landscape. We can't have sewer, beach, spooky. I think we're gonna have to go with spooky. Okay. That sounds like fun.
That works.
Okay, so let's go with spooky. And it's just generating a map for us right there. Okay, what kind of map are we looking for? 2 islands, cavern. I never like caverns. I always like the more open air ones. So,
me too.
Yeah, we'll go there, single island. Let's have it generate something there. There is a full-on map editor within this game as well, if I recall correctly.
Mm-hmm. And it's free. I believe they just recently announced.
Yes, indeed it is. Dynamic water is on. This is something new. You'll see what's going on with that once we get into the game. Some mines, few barrels, and some physics-based objects. Okay, and what else have we got? Okay, and I think that's probably about it for the very basic map creation. As I say, you can create an entire map from scratch if you so desire. But this map's looking good. Let's go with that. Alright. Into the game we go. And it is, this time around, traditional, 2-dimensional, turn-based multiplayer.
Alright, I'm not seeing any weapons yet.
There we go.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Looks like I'm up first.
On the screen right now.
And of course I'm down in the little...
well,
I guess I
looks like you'll be doing a bit of dark side. Do you have a...
oh, a blowtorch.
Yeah, you got a blowtorch.
There we go. I don't think I'm going to get all the way through, though. Nope.
Not quite, but
I'm
you're
safe.
getting there.
Yeah, I'm safe.
Yeah, no one can get you yet. Unless, of course, I manage to get a mole or something like that. And health crates, there we go. Alright. You know, I was disappointed by the lack of top hat, but I'll stick with the bowler. That seems reasonable. I also like the amount of detail that's in the background as well. I don't know if you saw that at the same time as I did, but there was a really awesome frog that jumped in the background in... it's kind of a 2.5D style.
Oh, I didn't notice that. I was actually looking at this jar with this giant eyeball inside of it.
I think you can interact with that. I think that's actually a physics object of some sort now.
Yeah.
What have I got? Okay, well... I think I might jetpack over there and see what I can grab weapons crate-wise. Onward. Can I remember how to use the jetpack? Yeah, kind of. It's alright. There we go. Yeah, excellent. Coins. These are actually not weapons, these are coins. So, you've experienced coins before. What's that all about?
You can actually use them to buy new worms, the new worm classes. So I think they cost about 40 coins each. Oh, shoot. Oh, man.
Well, that didn't go well at all.
Gotta love those physics.
Indeed. Yeah, there's an in-game currency that you can earn by completing levels and collecting crates, and then that doesn't allow you to unlock the different classes within the game. Are any of the weapons like that? I saw some gaps in the weapon loadout.
It does seem that there are some, because I did get a new weapon type that I didn't have before. It's called like a gunny or something like that, so it seems like the empty spaces are actually unlocked. Oh shoot. I just actually went to the menu screen. Okay. Oh man, what do I do? Well, I'm not too excited about these coins here, so...
Not really, yeah. I wouldn't have collected them if I thought that they weren't going to be useful in some way.
So you've actually got two guys here, and I don't have any dynamite though. I think I'm gonna try to blast your guys away.
That might work. Ooh, no.
Well, that puts you in a bad situation though with that character. Uh-oh.
It's not ideal. Ooh, there we go.
Okay.
Bear in mind, this is still in beta, although anyone that sees this will probably get super concerned. And the reason they would get concerned is because this was a real problem with Worms Reloaded.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone that remembers that, well, it had a number of different issues. One of the biggest ones was probably the fact that it had some pretty serious multiplayer syncing issues and would consistently break.
Yeah, I remember that. This one, this is my first time playing multiplayer, so we'll have to see how this plays out through the whole match.
Yeah, I mean, it seems reasonably stable at the moment, and there aren't these really long turn times that were there in Worms Reloaded. Alright. There we go. Best I can really do at the moment. Yeah, I noticed your guys are actually all on 105 health, but I think that's because of your scientist buffing everybody up.
Yep, he's giving them a buff.
Yep. More coins. Like, we don't want coins, we want guns, damn it.
I know, just what we need, right?
I have a feeling Dodger's gonna get dragon punched.
Oh. That's my big boy there.
Yep. He's a little fat, you see. But yeah, he's actually gonna do more damage, which... I don't know if I like that. I really don't know if I like that too much, because it really screws with my head, honestly. I know what the damage is for various things, and now man. I don't. I mean, that should have never done 47.
Yeah,
that used to do, what, 30, 35?
Yeah, and the tooltip actually said 35 at first. I'm wondering if it was some fall damage added to it.
That wasn't much of a fall, though.
I know.
I'd be quite surprised if it was. This is the weird thing about Worms. Like, all we really want them to do is remake Worms Armageddon over and over and over again.
Right.
We don't want 3D Worms, we don't want Worms Golf or Worms Battle Islands or any crap like that. We want them to make Worms Armageddon. But then, when you change anything about it, what happens?
Man, the fan base gets really pissed off from my experience.
Yes, they do. I'm going to have to jetpack out of this situation, otherwise I'm going to get poked very soon. Da-da-da. Gonna get that
jetpack, the fuel in that thing seems like it's a lot higher than it normally is in single player.
Yeah, I don't remember there being that much jetpack fuel, honestly. Although, I mean, are the levels any bigger? This is a stupid place to be. Let's see. They really have upgraded the fall damage. There's no way a worm would have taken 18 damage from a fall like that previously.
Yeah.
That's interesting. But I don't necessarily think it's bad, but it's different. And it's like, you changed our Worms game? What the hell? You're not allowed to do that.
I mean, personally, the thing I really like is the water, but in this mode, I'm not seeing any or water weapons just yet.
Well, yeah, we need water weapons first. Oh, Oop.
Okay. This guy is so agile, it's ridiculous.
That's the scout guy, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, he's really quick. I'm gonna see if I can get you to go flying off. Go, 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 go.
That might do the job. That was a good placement. Oh. Well, it's gonna hurt on the... Wow, that fall damage. Crazy. But yeah, there's the occasional freeze up on wait for player, but that is really not a big deal in a turn-based game at all. As long as it's working properly, which it seems for the most part to be doing. We're getting no weapon drops here. I wonder what telekinesis actually does. Is there a tooltip?
I think it's to use or to lift up.
Oh, hang on a second. We can use coins to buy weapons.
No way.
Yeah, that's what shopper mode is now.
Oh.
You can buy weapons. Like, if you go to your inventory and then you click across, there's actually a shop. So this is how they're doing it now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Cool. Now suddenly I don't feel so bad about doing that. Let's unleash something horrible. Do I... homing missile anywhere? There's a sheep. Okay, I've bought a sheep.
Oh, man.
And I probably can't actually use it from this position, but that's fine, I'll use it later. Let's go with a bazooka. What's the wind like? There isn't any. Whoop. Nice. That wasn't a terrible shot. There we go.
And what's interesting is it didn't actually tell me what you bought, so had you not told me, I'd have no idea.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that, because I'm pretty... Did it used to announce what you got from a crate?
Yeah, it did.
That's intriguing. That's a nice little twist on the shopper mode.
Okay, well, I have no coins, so I'm gonna have to try to get these items here. Oh my god, these are mine. Oh! Oh my god.
That went really badly for you.
They killed my worm!
Oh, wow. 13. We were gonna see the water and what it did to you, but it looks like you blew yourself up. Yeah, some people will notice that there's actually water floating around there. Now, you can't... It's not that you drown in it, per se. It's more that... In that situation, you end up losing health consistently when you stay in the water.
Yeah, it's damage over time.
Like, every turn that you stand in the water, you lose health.
5, exactly.
Yeah. I still don't know what telekinesis actually does.
I think you can use it to pick up stuff like that jar, and also that orb on the right side.
Interesting. That's weird. Yeah, I'm not going to do that at the moment. I don't really want to unleash a sheep from this range. I would kill Husky in the process, and it's just not ideal.
No more StarCraft videos.
What a horrible, horrible fate. I might just try and shotgun you from that distance. Oh, I missed my laser sight. Ooh. Wow, well, I think they've put a bit more... No, actually, it doesn't look like it. I thought they put maybe a bit more AoE on the shotgun, but perhaps not. You know what I really like? The way that the background gets damaged as well. Yeah,
how the more damage it takes, you can start to actually see through that section.
Yeah, that's really nice. It's a nice 2.5D effect, and... They've done a really nice contrasting color as well, so I never get confused as to what's really terrain and what isn't, because the stuff at the front is so vibrant and bright, and the stuff at the back is so faded.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Very, very cool.
I think Husky's about to get it.
Yeah, I can't decide between these two. I mean, you have so much health on this guy. I know you're gonna kill this guy next chance you get, so... I'm just gonna give you a little present there.
I'm not really sure why I bought a sheep, because I don't think I can really use it in this situation, but at the end of the day, it's worms. It's a sheep. You gotta have it. You gotta have it.
You know, one thing I didn't see was the Uzi. I used to like using that.
It's there. It's in the shop.
Oh, okay.
Yep. There's an Uzi. There's... Let's see. There's actually a legit flamethrower as well, rather than just a blowtorch. There's a lot of stuff here, but there are still holes in the list.
Yeah.
I believe you can customize a game mode as well, can't you?
Yeah.
I've seen that.
You can have it give you concrete donkeys and stuff at the start if you want.
Lord knows why you'd want that. But...
Yeah.
Oh, you do have infinite ninja ropes in this mode. Okay.
Oh, wow. Nice.
And I accidentally shot you with it. Alright, so... The rope. This is always a point of contention. They seem to change the way the rope works every bloody time.
Oh, you almost took fall damage there.
I did, and I'm kind of glad that I did not. I think,
No!
Oh, no, get
no,
as
no,
far
no,
away
stay
from
there,
the explosion.
stay there.
Okay, that's there we go. I was going to say, the explosion's very, very small. All is good, all is wonderful. Yeah, the rope is... it's hard to describe, isn't it? Because one of the biggest complaints, because you were you played a ton of the original Worms, and you were telling me about the way that the rope used to work, and I do remember this, that you were able to do some pretty crazy tricks with the rope.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you
in the original.
You used to be able to, flip yourself over after, bouncing around on a train, and then shoot yourself up vertically. You're pushing yourself away. And, there were ropers that were just insane. They could get across an entire level within a couple seconds with that thing.
You cannot do that anymore, however. I think that's going to concern some people, certainly. I really need to try and get a sheep over there. I suppose I could jetpack up and then sheep.
There's a lot of coins on the map, too.
There are, so I'm going to go grab some before I sheep you. There we go. Thank you for reminding me. That's very kind of you.
I'm actually trying to buy time so you don't sheep that guy up there.
Da-da-da!
Oh, no!
Ah! Hopefully that killed him. Yeah, I was going to say sheep does enough damage. Sweet.
At least it could have given me those coins.
Nope, you can't have him. He's dead. What use does he have for money and worldly goods?
Oh man, I'm limited in what I can do. Oh, there's some coins for me.
You got some coins either side, so you can maybe buy something.
Yeah, look at that.
There's a tool.
Do you see that jump?
Whoa! How the hell do you do that?
Yeah, that's the little scout. Extremely
so the scout
mobile.
Actually gets different moves as well.
Yeah,
that's sweet.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I don't know, man. I was in two minds about this whole class system thing, but I can definitely see the amount of variety it brings to the game.
Oh man, that was so close. I think I'm gonna finish you off here with a shotgun. See you later, Husky.
Oh, it's only doing 20 damage because you're a scout.
Yeah.
Will Husky live?
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yes, Husky lives.
Oh, no way.
Seriously. Wow. That's the disadvantage to having a scout. Now Husky will have his vengeance. Oh, there's a weapon to spawn right there, too. I don't have bungee, but I do have ninja rope, so that's okay. A flamethrower, eh? Alright, this is a good chance to try that out. It won't kill you, but this is a best of 3, so fear not. The question is, can I actually get the ninja rope to go that way? Because it used to be back, forth, back, forth. I don't know if I like it. Will just holding the button actually get you at full speed? No,
you gotta bounce or bring yourself back up. They definitely, it's still nerfed.
Yeah. Can I make that jump, I wonder? How do you do a long jump? Not like that.
If you just hit shift while you're holding left. Oh, that's the high jump.
Ah!
And it killed him!
Oh, no. They would have never done that in the original. Never. Husky just
it's
didn't want to live
1-to-1 now.
anymore.
This is it.
It is. Yep. It's going down, and there's a weapon right there. And I'm also a little bit close to the edge.
Come on.
Uh-oh.
Alright, you know what? I'm using jetpack.
Jetpack is such cheese.
It gave me a bazooka. Come on.
Well, I think the jetpack is a little bit too much. Like, being able to use that much. You can go across the entire level and grab every crate, and then still use a weapon, which is nuts.
Oh, wow. The inventory screen, there's a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah.
Or the shop, even.
Oh, yeah.
So the question is, what do I want to use? Man, where's that baseball bat? I think I'm gonna try to pump you to the water.
This is gonna be going to the next round, I think, quite quickly.
Let's see how this works. The scout's gotta hit hard with this, come on.
Oh! Oh! God damn it! Oh, Husky, it's all your fault. If only you hadn't committed suicide.
I'm playing my violin for you, if you notice.
Yes, I can see that. It's best of 3. It's okay. Now we know what we're doing.
Alright. I just hit the continue, so let's see if it loads right in. Oh, you can generate a new map.
Yep, let's generate a new map. Okay, what do we got? Let's randomize all landscape settings. Let's see what we get. That looks okay.
Yeah, not bad.
Let's go with that.
I like
now,
this
single player wise, you've played the campaign. What the hell? There's a freaking massive cow right there.
Yeah,
anyway.
The campaign, I've only gotten through the first couple campaigns, but it's interesting. It's got the Don Keystone character, doing all the narration, and it reminds me actually a bit of the puzzle mode, where it still has objectives for you to complete. It's not just like you're going into a standard versus map.
Yeah.
So,
which is good, because you can do that anyway. If you just want to skirmish with the AI, that's easy.
And you get coins when you're playing through campaign. Also the puzzles as well, so you can use that to purchase different worms and build up different compositions.
That wasn't the best of starts.
Oh.
Yep, it keeps doing the kind of wait for other players, but it's definitely nowhere near as bad as what Worms... I can't... They have too many Worms games. Worms Reloaded. It's nowhere near as bad as what Worms Reloaded was when waiting for turns to tick over in multiplayer. That was really bad, and the AI as well in Worms Reloaded was completely brain dead. It was either brain dead or just perfect. There was no middle ground between the two.
Yep, I agree with that.
What's the AI like this time around? Because you've played quite a bit of the single player already.
Well, I mean, this is definitely going to be a game you're going to want to play with your friends. I mean, the AI is still... It could definitely be better. And, oh, where do I want to go? Oh, I see a little mine down there.
Yep.
So, I want to just go ahead and use my prod on you.
The prod.
Totalbiscuit. There you
No,
go.
please be a dud, please be a dud, please be a dud, please... It's not a dud. Oh, wow, it took the crate out as well. I'm gonna take fall damage from that, too. Oh,
That was awesome.
God. A little bit of the old ultra-violence, eh?
Some coins finally on the map.
Okay, Jesse Cox is nowhere remotely useful. No big shock there. Alright. Off we go. You can zoom in and out as well. I think, I always find it difficult to accept it when they change the graphic style from what Worms 2 was, because Worms 2, for me, just looked beautiful. But this time around, instead of trying to ape that, they've just gone, you know what, let's do the whole 2.5D thing. And I think, for the most part, it actually works quite well.
Yeah, I personally really like it. I mean, the whole scene looks alive. I did hear one complaint, though, after I posted my first video, where somebody mentioned they used to be able to import photos and make a map out of it.
Yeah, you could.
You can't do that anymore with this, it seems.
That's unfortunate. That's a shame. There's nothing I can really use to do a huge amount of damage to you. Nor do I want to be on that side, because I know exactly what you're going to end up doing to me. It's like, oh, if I only had a fireball. Well, I guess Fire Punch will have to do. Sure you can.
Like my little wig. It's pretty...
Oh yes, it's wonderfully stylish. You can do some customization with the worms. All of the voice packs are in there. They've redone all of them. There's a new version of Angry Scott, which I was very happy with, which was one of my personal favorites. There's also Thespian, which is really good. I think I'm using Thespian at the minute. And then you can also customize an accessory, like you saw my guys with microphones, and you can also put hats on them. Which is pretty cool.
Yeah, and actually more unlock as you play the game.
Yeah. I believe there's a couple of exclusives you can get if you pre-order it. Well, I think Totalbiscuit is not long for this world.
Well, remember though, I'm using that scout right now.
Oh yeah, actually that's true. You might not be able to do enough damage.
Yeah, I'm not going to do the shotgun this time, but we'll see how I can do with this bazooka.
Does the bazooka do enough damage? The fall damage might do it.
Come on! You have one health left.
Yeah. I will survive.
Damn it.
Ooh, crate up there right next to Jesse. Good, good, good. What have I got? Alright. I don't have any coins, so I can't even buy anything from the shop, unfortunately. I love that mechanic, though. That's actually great. That's a really cool take on Shopper.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I like it.
Wow, I didn't notice this. If I stand on top of his face, he actually moves and looks at me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the worms actually... they look at each other when you stand on the... or you move close. That's actually really cool. I like that a lot. Trying to think what the best way of dealing with this guy is going to be. There aren't really all that many options. You know what I would like, though?
He's so...
I think Ohm Wrecker should come down to my level. Ooh,
You just can't...
my aiming is not ideal. I'm still getting the hang of it. Do you think they've simplified the aiming at all? Because I don't really get that feel. It seems like the weapons fire just fine.
Yeah.
But it's really hard to make the comparison because it's been so long since I played Worms Armageddon.
No, I definitely feel like it's just the same as it was before. At least in, you know, Reloaded and Armageddon and stuff like that. Sorry I had to do that to you.
I accept it. It is part of war. I just need some coins so I can get some decent weapons. Or I need a drop or something. I think it's Dodger's turn next, and she ain't gonna be able to do a damn thing. I could teleport, I guess. Oh, it's a Husky's turn. Okay. Well, unfortunately...
look at all those crates.
Where are the crates? Oh, all those ones down there, yes.
Oh, that's me. Oh, I shouldn't have told you.
Unfortunately, there are 3 mines in between. I think I can jetpack over them.
Yeah,
I think I can. Okay,
damn it.
let's...
I shouldn't have said anything. I thought that was you down there.
Yes! Okay, okay. Good. Well, on our way. Jetpack is ridiculous and we're going to abuse it. Teleshield, I don't even know what that does. Wrench. Coins and Worm Select. Very nice.
Oh, Worm Select is really nice.
Oh, okay. I don't think I can knock the scout off here, unfortunately. I don't know what the wrench does. I'm curious to know.
You can repair things with it, like if your turret takes damage or a girder, stuff like that.
Okay, well that's not so much use, is it then? I could pneumatic drill you into the... If I can pull this off, this will be
you
epic.
might kill yourself, though.
I might. Well, that didn't... That was not ideal. That was not how I expected the pneumatic drill to work. It knocks you out of there. Oh dear. It's probably your turn next as well.
Yeah, so
oh god.
I'm gonna give you a little present right after I grab this. Well, it was nice knowing you, Husky.
He might live. He might live.
Oh, come on!
And now you will feel my wrath.
Damn it.
Ooh, quite a few coins around here. Oh, and there's a tool there for Jesse. I wonder what Teleshield does. I've got a second one. Humdy humdy hum. It would be nice to have tooltips for all of these new frickin' weapons, because I don't know what any of this crap is all about. Okay, so this is Teleshield. Can I maybe get... It doesn't have a selector or anything.
No, I think you have to activate it with the space bar and then maybe do something with it then. Okay. If you hit tab, you can cycle through the worms.
Okay. Let's try this. Okay, I think I put a shield on Dodger by the looks of it.
I haven't seen that. That might protect you from damage.
It might. Let's find out. I am curious.
Yeah, we'll definitely find out. Assuming I don't take fall damage.
We'll see. I think it's safe to say, though, it's definitely a better game than Reloaded was. It feels more complete, it's got more features, and the physics engine just seems like it's got more impact to it.
Yeah, I definitely agree that it's leaps and bounds better than Reloaded, but the question is, you know, how are the Armageddon fans gonna feel about this one? Because, you know, the rope especially, I mean, that's something that a lot of those Armageddon guys are really into.
Yeah, I don't like the rope. Even as kind of a casual Worms player, I don't like the way that they've done the rope in this one. And I think that the jetpack is completely overpowered in its current state.
So I'm gonna see what your shield does, even though it's gonna hurt my guy. I figure, you know, just so we can figure this out. Oh, you didn't take any damage.
Wow. That's a sick item. I like that.
Wow,
So
yeah, that's insane.
I get, you know, Jesse can basically play support up there, even though he's too far away to actually do anything else.
Wow, that's...
Now, do I... Oh, how many coins? I've got 10 coins. Is that enough for dynamite? No. Is enough for a petrol bomb? Or an Uzi, or a... I wonder what the flamethrower would do in this situation. Oh, there's also Teleswap.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
Yeah, I've seen that one before.
Concrete Donkey has 150 coins. Yeah, we're not using that anytime soon, are we? I think we might use the flamethrower. I want to see how that works out. Because there's a couple of you over there. So it's...
Double shift. It will do backwards, yeah.
Yeah, and then you're doing a... Yeah, and that'll do a little backflip, and then you can kind of make the backflip go further, can't you?
Yeah.
By just pushing a direction.
Yeah, if you hold right.
There we go.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see how the flamethrower performs. Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, man, and they're all clustered together. That's not good at all.
Yes, if only I could get... It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's a nice aerial denial weapon, plus it seems to set fire to the ground.
Yeah, which means it's gonna be tough for me to get over to you. Oh, come on!
Oh, yes, there we go. I like this weapon. Now, can I get something to drop in that hole? More to the point. Who do I play next? Oh, it's Husky. Where's Husky? Oh, he's down there, okay. Well, there's coins over there. But I am more concerned about getting rid of Subscribe. And I don't know if I can. Dragon Punch might be enough, or Blowtorch might be a better option. Maybe Blowtorch will push you off. Go on, go on. Get up, get off, get off. Yes, yes!
Oh!
There we go. Blowtorch was the correct answer.
So cheap. Man, this is not going good for me now. Well, at least that fire's gone.
Yep. Apparently that only lasts one time.
Although I have no idea how I'm going to be able to kill you here.
You could sacrifice MaskedGamer for the greater good, couldn't you?
Potentially. I guess we'll see how the damage does with the heavy.
Oh, this guy? Yeah. Oh, Christ, you have dynamite?
Oh yeah, I just got some from the shop just for you.
Well, MaskedGamer ain't long for this world then, is he?
Although now I'm putting myself together again.
Oh man, do you see the expressions on the faces of both the worms? That was great. That's hilarious.
Oh man, well it only did 75 still. Even though I used it with that heavy guy.
Interesting. Maybe there's only certain weapons where the damage goes up. I think that's the most confusing thing. I think it's going to require a ridiculous amount more learning, because you've got to learn now all 4 classes and what each one does in terms of its damage, which is a bit silly. That said, if you play classic mode, then that's not actually an issue.
Right, because it takes away all that stuff.
Yes. You know, you just... Wow, I have a teleswap. Very cool. That will be helpful now. I wonder if you can teleswap an enemy worm. That would be pretty funny.
I think it just lets you switch with another
Probably
worm.
with the current ones,
another friendly.
Alright, let's cheese it. It really is cheesing it as well. It's just like, so much mobility. Unnecessary amounts of mobility. Yeah, I'm not 100% keen on how they've implemented that so far, but we'll see. Maybe they will change it. This isn't still in beta, so balance is a factor. Let's be careful. Oh god, I'm going to take falling damage. Oh well, I got coins at least. Well, this is an interesting little stalemate.
Yeah.
There was a minefield in between me and you.
And actually, I have an idea here. Oh wait, don't... Okay. I'm gonna go for this coin. And I'm gonna take a jetpack up to you. Yeah, that is a ridiculous amount of fuel.
Yes. You even get that one as well.
Alright, I'm gonna have to check out the shop this time. Well, I don't have many options with 20 coins, so I'll just have to stick to what I got. Oh, how did I miss?
Oh, we missed.
Oh my god, I don't want to stop there either.
No, you don't. It may not help you. Right, I did get some coins, and there's a minefield down there.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
Wouldn't it be a shame if something were to happen to him? I'm thinking maybe I teleport Husky out of there. Because you'll have him next, so I can safely move him up there.
Your teleswap, is it just a standard recycle symbol?
Teleswap? No, it's recycle with a little pink thing.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah, blue thing. But am I colorblind? It's like it's a complete opposite of that. The hell? All right, I'm gonna teleport over here. Wow, for some reason the mouse acceleration goes really weird with teleport. I have no idea why.
Yeah,
that's obviously a bug they need to fix.
Airstrike as well. It seems like that.
Interesting. Okay, once again, this is beta, so they do need to fix that. Ooh, parachute 10 coins. Okay. Right, drop over there. The question is, what do you plan on doing? I think, honestly, like, if you're gonna have the jetpack have that much fuel, then you need to remove the ability to also use a weapon. Because the jetpack is flat out better than the ninja rope.
Do you see this? Oh my god.
he's heavy. He's too heavy to use it?
Yeah.
That's brilliant. I had no idea that happened.
He got up like almost to the ridge, and then that was it.
That's actually really cool. I take back some of what I said about the jetpack and the class system. That's a really cool feature. Alright, I have 40 coins.
Wow.
That's enough for a bunker buster. It's enough for an old lady.
And there's another coin right next to that character.
There is, actually. Yes, yes. Do I get greedy? By all means, I get greedy. I want 50 coins, damn it. Da-da-da, da-da-da. It's not full of mines. That's always good. What's the best way to deal with you? I was thinking possibly a baseball bat onto those mines. Wow, UFO? What the hell is all of this stuff? Alright. Alright, I could have afforded a holy hand grenade there, but I think we're gonna go baseball bat and hope... what's my baseball bat aim look like? So I need to put you probably around... Alright, here's hoping this is enough. Whoa!
Oh, man.
That was not what I intended to do at all. I was hoping to knock you down at the mines, but that sent you all the way across. Wow. Not ideal.
Which is fine with me.
Yeah. Game's netcode is a bit stuttery from what I can see. It's not like interfering with the game per se, but it is making it look a little bit awkward. Like it'll occasionally freeze while it's doing damage calculation, and maybe it'll miss out on an animation here and there. Stuff that needs to be refined, clearly.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm gonna return the favor.
You wouldn't do that to poor old Husky, would you?
Oh no, of course not. Although I don't want to do that same level. Let's see if I could get you right just over the ridge. Oh, damn it. Oh, and I didn't even get that crate, even though I landed on it.
Interesting. I wonder why that is. I wonder if it's if you take damage, then you can't collect crates.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I guess, you know, you wouldn't want to knock somebody into a bunch of crates and have them collect all of them. So I guess that's probably the logic there. But you know what that does allow me to do? That crates have a tendency to be rather explosive.
Yes. Yes, they do.
Indeed. My worm's a little bit dented, but... oh, wow, I have no bazookas left. No, the shot you might be good enough. Assuming I can get the right angle on you. Okay, is about there, maybe? Alright. Oh, up he goes. Was that enough to kill you?
I'm guessing it was with that crate.
Yes, it was.
Oh, man.
Very nice. That's what we like to see. Now, I have a second shot. Not that that's actually going to be any use at all, and I wish I had a bungee rope to get down there, but... Alright, well... I shall deal. I shall deal.
Well, there's those mines.
Well, I don't think there's much I can really do with those. I could maybe try and have one roll down the hill, but...
Weapons don't, or shotguns don't blow those up?
I don't think they blow them up, I think they just knock them around.
Oh, okay.
Let's give them a try. What? What? No! How did I manage that?
Oh my god. That was perfect.
Oh no! It was all going so well. But it's okay, because TGS is too fat to get out the hole.
Yeah, I'm in trouble here, man. I don't even think I could do anything with this rope either. I'll probably hit those mines first.
I want to see how well this works.
Oh, come on. How far is that? I'm wondering if I could do a jump. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's just... That is sneaky.
Okay.
Now the question is, can you get off and not get killed by the mines?
Oh my...
Oh! That was some skill right there.
Yep, can I do it again? Nice.
Oh, you sneaky bastard.
I just want to get these coins down here. I need to do something. This guy's way too big to get up there with a rope.
I want this to go to the third match. Can't have a 2-0 defeat, that would be terrible.
Oh, I'm running out of time.
Corner.
No. Oh man, that was so close.
You almost went in the drink.
Question is, how are you gonna get me now?
That is a good question. I'm thinking... Do I still have enough coins for that? I wonder if I can get you with a mole. Because if you're gonna play Dark Side, then I'm gonna play unfairly. Sentry gun. I'm thinking, mate, I don't know what a bunker buster does.
It'll drill through, but it's only a certain depth before it blows up.
I'm gonna buy a mole. I'm gonna see if that does the job. I don't want to get that tool at the minute. Alright, how close do I have to be to you to use it? So I'm gonna have to... Do I have a jetpack left? I do have one. Okay. I'm not gonna risk ninja roping over the mines. I could just see what's gonna end up happening there. I'll grab these coins in the process. Alright, where are you in relation to me? Okay, you're there. Alright. Okay. So let's disable that. Switch around, go for the mole. Can I remember how? I need to be further over, I think. Ooh, I've got 8 seconds. I've got to pull this off correctly. Ooh, is that... Okay. Okay, go mole.
Oh, it's only 5 seconds.
Ah. No, that was not ideal. Oh well. Got some coins, and I'm fairly safe, unless, of course, you happen to have... Well,
I've been saving a little bit, so we'll see what this does for me. Let's see what I can buy.
I could just see this going in a very horrible dark side manner where you just...
I got a present for you.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Oh, and it's not... Okay. This won't hurt you too bad, but...
I don't know, using a heavy, it might.
No, I thought I'd be able to do... You know what? I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna see what you do on your next turn.
Yeah, playing tactically, are we?
I'm not gonna tell you what I've got.
I know you've got to air something, which indicates to me that I don't want to be anywhere near it. Oh man, I have no more jetpacks left, so I can't really make it over there. There's so many items over there. I could just teleport over there, but... Again, you have an air, whatever it is.
I never said what I had.
I know you've got something air. Don't lie to me.
I bought you a birthday cake.
That's so kind of you. I'm going to continue with this line of reasoning. Will it get to you? It might.
Oh, you got another one. Oh, no.
Oh. No, what? Oh,
you set him off.
I detonated it at the wrong time. Oh, I was trying to change his direction and I ended up setting him off instead. Ugh.
All right,
oh, well.
I want to see if I can wash you down into your hole.
Uh-oh. Oh, water bombs? Oh, Christ.
I was hoping to get you down in that hole.
I don't know, I can end up drowning in that. That's a lot of water. I need to get out of there immediately. But yeah, that's the way that water now has, well, you know, it works in a fluid dynamic style of fashion. If you stay in the water, you get wet and you lose health consistently. So you need to get out of it.
Yeah, that's
it's
cool.
weird that they put so much emphasis on water, because that doesn't really seem to be all that dangerous, but I suppose if you're a worm, then it might be.
Well, it's really good at washing worms away.
Yeah.
Or alternatively, you can get them into a pool and then trap them with, like, girders. So they have to use one of their teleports if they have one.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't have a teleport. I have a parachute, a teleswap, which is no use because I don't have anything I want to swap with.
Until we meet again.
Good luck getting out of this, though.
This is not going to go well, is it?
I feel like I'm totally screwed with this heavy worm. Like, if I had anybody else, I'd be able to get out here pretty easily. Oh, wow, you did it. Nice.
Oh, no, wrong button, wrong shift. Ugh. I didn't want to stay in the water, so I was taking damage, but I guess I have no choice.
Alright, I'm gonna try to... Oh, man. I thought I was gonna go in. Okay.
That would have been embarrassing.
Let's have a gentleman's duel. I'm gonna meet you up top. Oh, no. I shouldn't have done it there. Wait. Oh, there we go.
I'm not entirely convinced by your decision. The question is, do I have anything that can punish you for it? Probably not, actually.
I should not have gone to that side.
Well, I don't know if I can knock you far enough to do what I need to do. So I guess I'm just gonna have to be reliant on this. This is what decides the match.
See the birthday? Oh, it's a cupcake.
Oh, no! Didn't send you far enough. Well, one, you're a heavy worm, so I guess you're not going to take too much damage on that. I was wanting to send you on the mines, that would have done it, but I have a feeling I'm dead now.
We'll see.
I'm going on the mines, aren't I?
Well, I don't know. I'm facing the same problem here. I got my fire punch. I don't have any bazookas.
That's probably not enough.
Although I do have a grenade. Question is it going to roll?
I want a grenade.
Oh.
Yes!
Oh,
Wait,
no!
you didn't set it
Did
off?
it do enough? It didn't set it off, but did it do enough damage? I don't know.
Yes!
Oh, it did! Ah.
Good sir.
Do we still
God
get game
damn
3?
it. Well, GG.
7 health left. I think we still might get that 3rd game, though. Or is it best of 3?
It's best of 3, so, and you won both, so yeah, I lose.
Oh, man.
Oh, well. Never mind. Well, Worms Revolution is coming out. I would say that I enjoy it certainly more than I did Reloaded, significantly more. It feels like they put a lot more effort into this one. I like the 2.5D graphic style. The weapons, for the most part, feel good. There's some that I'm not convinced by. The way that the mouse acceleration goes crazy when you go for a teleport is very annoying. I don't like the ninja rope. I think they could do a lot more with that.
Yeah, it's still heavily nerfed compared to what it was in Armageddon and Worms World Party. Could use a little buff.
Yes, I think so. And there's definitely work to be done, but they have put a lot of effort into giving the game more personality. I think as far as all of the Worms games, is probably the one that has the most. It's taken the jokes, it's taken the great voice acting, and all of the crazy designs up to 11, which I very much like.
I mean, and there's the DLC aspect too. I've heard some people complain a little bit that there's going to be like a season pass and everything, but in my opinion, there's a ton of content in this game. Like, I don't see anything that's really missing, necessarily.
No. The base game has more than enough stuff, and I'm not really worried about the season pass. You know, there's an argument that could be made in favor of the season pass, actually, which says, we're going to support this game after launch, and you're going to get more content. And I do approve of that idea somewhat. So I'm not really complaining, especially when it's a $15 game. It's difficult to complain too much. The base package has all sorts of different things, so...
Yeah, and I seem to recall the old Worms games used to be full price, too, so I mean...
They did, yeah. Yeah,
keeping it budget, I mean, what's the big deal about there being even some DLC afterwards when there's so much content in the base game? So...
I tend to agree. It seems a lot better than the previous Worms games, but... It's weird to even talk about a Worms game now, because there's nowhere they can go with this game that doesn't involve either annoying Worms Armageddon fans or being accused of making the same game over and over again for money. What do you do? It's like trying to remake Rock Band. That game's got as far as it possibly could ever get, and you can't change it anymore. And if you do, then you annoy the people that liked it in the first place.
Yeah, and the question is, are they going to be able to pull in new fans with this one, or is it really just, still the old hardcore Worms audience? So I'm hoping this will appeal to new fans. I mean, I think it's a fun game, especially when you got your buddies, you can play with them. And I'm pretty sure you can do more than 1 versus 1, right? I mean, we can invite more people if we wanted.
Yeah,
so.
I think it can go up to 4.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of customization. I really like what they've done with Shopper this time around. There's some interesting new weapons. I'm not 100% sold on the water yet. It seems a bit gimmicky to me, but maybe I'm just not using it right. I mean, there's a number of weapons. It's like, well, do I really want to use water, or do I just want to hit him? Because it's going to do a very small amount of damage, and maybe it's going to wash him down the level. But yeah, I don't know. It seems like it's limited use, but it's nice that they've at least tried to innovate in that regard.
I agree.
It used to be a case of if you get in water, you're dead instantly. And it still is if you get into deep water. You can still drown instantly. You go off the edge of the level. That's still there, but... I don't know, it seems fun. It's got a lot of content, and it seems like they've put effort into it, whereas Reloaded seems like a really cynical cash-in my opinion.
Oh, yeah. And, plus then they also abandoned the PC for quite some time with Worms and then Worms 2 Armageddon. I mean, this seems like they're finally paying attention to the PC crowd again, trying to bring them back in. Yeah,
it feels like a good PC game. It's always nice to see it running 120 frames per second, and... all of the options that you should need, in my opinion, go into there. And I think maybe they could have put a few more options in because, honestly, Worms is a good lo-fi game, but the options menu at the moment is like it's full screen or windowed, VSync enable or disable, AA on or off, and then you can adjust the shadow quality and resolution, and that's about it.
Yeah.
And usually in a Worms game, you wouldn't need all of those options, but since they've gone 2.5D this time around, there's actually some pretty cool effects in the game, and that might cause some problems for people on lower-end systems, maybe. Certainly a possibility. Controls, however, can be rebound, as you can see on the screen right now, which is great, and you can screw with the mouse sensitivity. You can use a gamepad as well, but you know, you're not really going to benefit too much from that, but I don't know, I think Worms was one of those games where you could use a gamepad or a mouse and it really didn't matter all that much. I used to play Worms World Party on Dreamcast, but I played Worms 2 and Worms United on PC, and they both felt good.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely feels good on this one, too, with the mouse. I haven't tried gamepad, but I'd imagine it's probably similar to playing on the 360.
Yeah, very much so. Well, all I can say is I'm looking forward for this actually coming out. It's better than the Worms that we've played for a very long time, I think. It's probably it seems like the best game since World Party, without question. I think it's hard to argue that, but that doesn't take much. I mean, we had 3D, which was like, what are you doing? And then Golf and Forts and all these crazy spin-offs. It's back to its roots, but it works, which is more than I could say for Reloaded. I mean, that had so many problems, long turn times, dumb AI, weapons that felt overly simplified, and I think that they've reached quite a nice place with this game. So here's hoping it doesn't end up sucking when it comes out for release.
And a demo would be nice. Hopefully they do get one out so people can check it out.
Yeah, absolutely. I think people have a lot of doubts about Worms games, and it is Team 17's fault.
Yeah.
They've put out a bunch of bad Worms games. They're not the well-respected developer they once were, so they've got to show people that they are putting together a good package, and it looks like maybe they have. It might be worthwhile, but we shall see. Ladies and gentlemen, Worms Revolution, and thank you to Omrecker, aka MaskedGamer. Go check out youtube.com/MaskedGamer for more content. Any final words before we sign off?
Nope, just sorry for knocking you out both rounds.
It happens. People wanted to see that anyway. They don't want to see me win. They never wanted to see me win. So I'm cool with that. All right, well, thank you very much for coming on and spending so much time showing us the game, and hopefully I'll be able to play some of this with you when it comes out. This is currently in beta, folks. Check out Steam for the pre-order and the release date. Price is currently on the screen right now. My name has been Totalbiscuit, and he has been Masked Gamer. I will see you next time.